What's up, YouTube? Thanks for coming and checking out my channel and showing support. So I appreciate you guys. If you're new to the channel, I talk about things such as real estate, infinite banking, how to move your money, how to get bigger returns, how to compound your money in multiple places at the same time. And I get this question all the time. I get, how do you have a policy for infinite banking properly structured? Because I always say it, I'm like, the policy has to be properly structured or you can't use it for infinite banking. And it's true. I mean, if you just go to your local, insurance company and just say, hey, I want a policy, a whole life insurance policy, and I want to use it for infinite banking, they're probably going to look at you like you're crazy because agents, first thing you need to understand is agents don't know how to structure these policies properly because the commissions on them are so low. So why would they be trained on how to make less money, right? So basically the way it works, guys, is policies are made up of different parts. Okay, so we're going to jump right into it. I'm going to show you guys and tell you guys exactly how a policy needs to be structured properly. Again, though, the agent needs to know how to do it and they have to be willing to do it. That's the biggest thing. Most agents, even if they know how to do it, they're not going to want to because they're giving up 60 to 90% of their commissions by setting policies up this way. So I'm going to share with you guys how that structure is. And if you don't know, I am a licensed agent. So I can set up the policy for you. And I only set up policies like the ones I have personally. I have 9 policies. I use them for everything when it comes to my real estate deals, when it comes to anything and everything that I use money for. I first use a policy. So, how it works, guys, is there's different parts to a policy. If you go down to your local insurance company and ask for a whole life insurance policy, excuse me, they are going to do most likely a policy made up of strictly the base premium. Very important. Base premium gets you the death benefit. Basically, that is how agents make money. If they sell you a policy where it's just base premium, they're going to make the most amount of commission because that's where they make their commissions is on the base premium. So, the way a properly structured policy is structured is that the base premium is lower, so less commissions for the agent, and you're overfunding that base premium with what's called paid up additions. Paid up additions is basically you just prepaying for more insurance, which the agent doesn't really make hardly any money on paid up additions. It's about 0.02% of what you put in, the agent makes on paid up additions, opposed to on base premium, agents make like 90% of the base premium, up to, I should say, 90%. So you want the base premium to be lower and you want to have higher paid up additions. Now, this again is where the agent really has to know what they're doing because if you put too much paid up additions onto a base premium, it becomes what's called a MEC. It's a modified endowment contract. Basically, what that means is it's no longer considered a life insurance policy. The IRS considers it more of like an investment vehicle. So they're going to tax you as such. You're going to get taxed just like you would on a 401k, something like that. So you don't want the policy to become a MEC because one of the biggest advantages to a policy is all of the growth 100% tax free, all of the use of the money 100% tax free, as long as it remains untaxable. To do that, it has to remain not being a MEC. So the agent needs to know how to maneuver that. Like if you have, let's say, 10% base premium, that's really the lowest you can go. And then you have 90% paid up additions. So let's use easy math. Let's say your total premium is 10,000 bucks, 1,000 of it being base premium, 9,000 of it being paid up additions. Usually, you're going to have what's called a term rider on that, which boosts the death benefit so that it does not become a modified endowment contract. Now, I do not like a policy structured that way where it's 10% base premium, 90% paid up additions. Reason being is because you can only put those paid up additions in for so long. It's usually 7 years. So if you put those paid up additions in and then you can't put any more, all you can put in is that $1,000 for the rest of your life. You want to be able to put in more money later in the policy because that's when the actual compound interest is really doing its thing. Most of my personal policies I have are 25% base premium, 75% paid up additions. So it gets me a lot of instant cash value. Paid up additions basically get you instant cash value. So my policies I personally use, a lot of instant cash value, but also in the long term, once I can't put in those paid up additions anymore, I can still put in 25% of my total premium in the later years when the compound interest is really doing its thing. I'm able to put in more money. More money I put in, the more it's going to grow. So hopefully that made sense, guys. We have a really in-depth training video. If you go to the link in my bio on Instagram or TikTok, it's Infinite Banking. It's you can click on it and register for a free training video. It goes into detail about how this stuff works. And then you can actually book a call with me. So we can jump on a call. I can answer all your questions. And if you really want to get a policy set up, I can get it set up for you. My team helps do that. And the cool thing about it is, once you actually get a policy set up with my team, we don't just give you the policy and say, there you go, good luck. It's like having, let's say, a really, really nice car that's a stick shift and you don't know how to drive stick shift. What good is the car? Right? So the policy is great for infinite banking if you know how to use it. So what our team does, once you fund your policy, we actually set you up with what's called a mapping specialist. Their sole job is to help you implement the policy. So they're going to show you how to use it for infinite banking. They're going to map out how the money's going to grow based on what you're using it for, whether you're paying off debts, whether you're doing real estate investing, whether you're taking the money and buying a new car. I mean, whatever you want to do with the money, the mapping specialist is going to help you do that, but then also map out using spreadsheets and all that kind of nerdy stuff that I'm not good at. They're going to show you exactly how the money's going to grow. So hopefully you guys got some value from this video. Go ahead and hit the like button, comment what other kind of things you guys want to hear about. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you can get notified when I put out new videos. Until next time, love you guys. Peace.